Good morning. This is the First Federal Show.
Things change over time, but one thing has stayed consistent. Celebrating 30 years on the air on WROI is the First Federal program. Hosts may have changed, but the program is still the same. Now continuing a long-standing tradition, streaming on the First Federal Facebook page and on WROI. It's time for the First Federal program.
And good morning. It is time now for the First Federal program here on this 7th of November. And we welcome to the studio Mr. Evan Gottschalk. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, Randy. Good morning. I'm doing great.
No Tanner today. He's under the weather.
We'll see if we can operate without him.
So if you're looking for it on the First Federal Savings Bank Facebook page, you're not going to find it today.
And they may not hear us talking about it either.
No.
That's the trouble with that.
That's right. So unfortunately, Tanner under the weather. So only choice you have today is listening here on Giant FM. So
it sounds like I maybe need to get trained to do the Facebook Live.
Nah, that's all right.
Hey, we'll do it the old traditional way. There's
that's
nothing
right.
wrong with
right.
that, Randy.
We'll go back to old school.
That's right. I
here
kind of
on
like
radio.
it.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. So you got you've been doing some leaf work around the house?
I did this weekend, yes. And Mother Nature's been doing a lot of leaf work around around the house. Exchanging leaves from neighbor to neighbor.
It's been snowing and blowing.
Yes.
Leaves, that is.
Yeah. I think I've got somebody west of town's leaves now, but,
That's fun.
Somebody else has mine, so that's okay.
I feel bad. My street, I sit next to a big field, and the wind just blows from my yard all the way down the street.
It just keeps them rolling.
Just like you're talking about.
Yeah.
So,
the backyard, the fence kind of catches things, but
that's kind of you.
Yeah. It's easier to catch that way, I guess, when I'm ready to get rid of them.
Well, we had a lot of nice leaf cooperating weather for getting out and doing stuff until today.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound like the weekend is going to be much cooperative either.
Yeah,
so
that's right. Wet leafing.
I guess they won't maybe blow away as much. It'll be wet.
They'll wait for you.
Yeah.
How nice.
And maybe if you wait long enough on Monday, though, you won't even see them.
You're terrible.
I'm not going to say that word because, that little S word, and it's not sunshine that might be coming in this weekend.
Well, if you hear a little giggle next to us, we've got a great guest this morning, Andrea Eggleston, First Federal employee, our senior retail manager, is going to be speaking with us about some of our deposit products that are pretty hot right now and some different things that we're doing. Yeah. So get to know Andrea a little bit more and her background. So that'll be really fun. We'll have Andrea joining us here shortly. And but we're going to start today off with a sports trivia question.
Here we go, though. Back into the tough part now.
Andrea looks confident.
Not as confident as I do, depending on what sport it is.
Well, Tanner does a nice job. He came up with this trivia question, and it correlates with one of his tidbits like he does sometimes. Randy.
Okay,
so,
all right.
Today's National Jersey Day.
Okay.
Not the cow, but the uniform.
The uniform, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As of right now, who has the top-selling NFL jersey for this season, 2025?
For this season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see. A, Travis Kelce.
Okay.
B, Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Or Mahomes, however you want to pronounce that. C, Saquon Barkley. Or D, Shedeur Sanders.
Ooh.
Dion's boy.
There's some tough choices there.
Yeah.
A couple that you would think would be obvious choices, but I know how Tanner is on his obvious picks, so you never know if that's right or not.
Well, we'll let you do some
I'm about to do
mental
some
negotiations with yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to have to coin toss this one.
Okay. We'll touch base with that question here in a little bit. Quickly in sports, number 2, IU football is 9-0. Yep.
We can really brag about it since Tanner's not here.
That's
right.
Feel
bad today.
We brought in the banners and everything, but no one can see them.
Yeah, that's right. We're hanging them from the rafters.
They are going to Penn State, to Happy Valley.
This could be a tough place. This is a tough place to play. So,
yeah, over 100,000 fans guaranteed.
Of course, I thought Maryland was going to be a little tougher last week.
I did too. That didn't.
Yeah, first quarter maybe, but after that.
So Penn State's 3-5 this year, which is unusual. They've fired their coach, and their starting quarterback is out for the year. So that's why the line is a 14.5-point favorite for IU on the road, which would be very, very – that's never happened before at going to Penn State. So it'll be an interesting game. I expect several people tune into it. It's noon on Fox.
I was going to say it's an early game.
Yeah. So it'll kick off kind of the slate of football games.
I think it's a big noon kickoff, so they'll be out there.
Should be interesting.
It will be.
Number 10, Notre Dame Fighting Irish are 6-2, and they're playing Navy. Navy's 7-1 this year.
Yeah, it could be a battle.
They can be tough to play at times
they
because
can.
they usually are a little bit unconventional on some of the things they do.
That's a night game.
7:30 on NBC.
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be of local interest, and Notre Dame's favored by 25.5.
Okay, I figured it was probably big numbers.
A big number.
But you never know. I mean,
I know.
Like you said, a little untraditional with Army. You never know.
Okay, then Purdue, our beloved Boilermakers, are 2-7, and they're playing number 1 Ohio State 8-0 tomorrow at 1 on the Big Ten Network.
How bad's the spread there?
29.5.
Ugh.
That's at home, I think.
Yes.
So
interesting.
you can go tailgate and enjoy the festivities.
I didn't watch IU on TV. Oh, Tanner, we're just kidding.
I know. Sorry, Tanner.
Yes.
It's a little bit. We got to make fun of it.
Because we never know. The true IU fans are just waiting.
That's right.
When's the ball drop?
Yep, in dread.
Yeah.
Okay, NFL news. We've got the Colts swung a big trade this week.
They did.
A big trade.
That's huge.
Very unusual for them.
Yes, I'm guessing that they're pretty comfortable with Daniel Jones right now.
I think they must be because they did give up 2 future first-round picks.
Yeah.
To get Sauce Gardner.
I don't think they see a quarterback needed in their future.
Now he's only on a 1-year contract, but they did help revive his career, so it kind of makes sense. He's probably going to get an extension, and
that's what the Colts needed.
Yeah,
I mean they needed that cornerback.
Yeah. So this guy Sauce Gardner, he played at Cincinnati. He is one of the best cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Cornerbacks.
Yeah.
I mumble a little bit.
I know. I when I say it too, everybody's like, "What?"
Defensive back.
CB.
Yes, thank you. So that should help shore up a big position of need for them. Mm-hmm. And the Colts are 7-2. They're playing Sunday early morning
over in Berlin.
It's early for a Sunday. It's not early, but 9:30 a.m. in Germany.
Yeah.
Against the Dirty Birds. You remember that? And that was their
Birds.
nickname. Atlanta Falcons.
The Falcons.
That was Deion Sanders' team there for a while.
Yeah.
I think that was their nickname when he was on the team. They're 3-5. I
wouldn't know why.
No. Colts are favored by about a touchdown.
Okay.
So that'll be an interesting. You never know when they travel across the pond there how the teams are going to handle that. It's interesting.
See, I was going to ask Tanner. I had a great question for him. I was going to ask him kind of if he knew what the plan. How long had they been over there?
It's a good question.
I mean, just because of the time change and all the other flying and everything else. Did they go Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Did they just go Thursday?
There's some philosophy around that, and
I'm sure every team's probably a little different.
I think so. The coaches kind of get to make that decision quite a bit.
Yeah.
And so there's some philosophies of just like swoop in, swoop out, or get in, hang around a while, get used to it, and then play. I don't know.
Enjoy the scenery, but
after we watch them play, we'll
figure out which way they went.
I think we'll have a good idea of how they did it.
Again, that's 9:30.
Yep, be ready.
Yep.
Don't wait till 1.
No, you'll be missing that one. You can catch it here on Giant FM as well. So
that's great. They still have a few Chicago Bears fans around.
Hey, that's all right. The Bears are doing all right this year.
They didn't put up much fight during a lot of the Colts' success, so a lot of fans have turned to Colts fans over the years, I think, or their kids have.
Yeah, maybe their kids have. Yeah. You still got the diehard Bear fans.
So they're 5-3 this year, which is interesting. They're playing the Giants, who are 2-7. They've had some real struggles, but they've got a rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart, who's scrappy. He's been interesting for that Giants team. They've had a lot of injuries, and Bears are favored by 4.5. That's at
Okay.
1 o'clock on Fox this week.
Big week. Some big games.
Well, at least the Colts will be on TV this week because they got pushed last week.
They
didn't
did.
That was not good.
Yeah, very unusual that the Bears push the Colts
Yeah.
on TV, especially in this area. But
You're right.
yeah,
Well, with the Colts' performance, maybe it was prescient that happened.
Yeah, somebody knew something was coming, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got to start talking about college basketball just a little bit.
Oh, we
So
do. It's underway.
Started. Number 1, Purdue Boilermakers, 1-0. They play Oakland University out of Michigan tonight, 7 o'clock on Peacock. Got to stream that one. IU 1-0 is playing at Marquette, who's already 2-0 in Chicago.
Yeah, that's on Sunday.
Sunday at 1
Yep.
on ESPN. And then Notre Dame, who's 1-0, is playing Detroit tonight at 7.
Okay.
Butler's 1-0, and they're playing IU Indy, who's 0-1. It's not IUPUI anymore.
No, you got to get that name
They
right.
split them up. So IU Indy. I see that every once in a while. I'm like, now who's that again?
Right. Is there another college?
Yeah.
No.
That's tomorrow at 5.
Okay.
So we have a lot of Butler fans around
There
our
is-
listening
there
area
is some-
as well.
There is.
So that's fun.
Looking to see Butler maybe get back on the winning ways.
That'd be
here.
nice.
They've struggled the last few years.
Yeah, they got a rich tradition, but it hasn't been clicking here
No.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
So you can only go up.
That's right. When you get to the point.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to Tanner's Tidbits.
All right.
On this day in 1874, the first cartoon depicting an elephant as the Republican Party symbol was published by Thomas Nast.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about the history of our political parties, but
No.
1874, that goes back a little ways.
Few years.
On this day in 1943, the last scoreless tie game in the NFL took place.
Really.
A barn burner, 0-0 Lions and Giants. Those are some of the old teams,
Those were,
some of the originals.
Yeah, that was interesting.
0-0. I wonder if the fans felt like they got their money's worth. You know, some people like defense,
Yeah, that's true. If you're a defensive guy, that was
but
a
that's
heck
the
of a game.
score.
Yeah.
But that was the score when the game started.
Right.
That's kind of weird.
somebody thought they fell asleep.
Yeah, I know. Like it
Didn't
seems
mi-
like nothing happened.
Yeah. Woke up and didn't miss a thing.
All right, we'll keep moving. On this day in 1976, Gone with the Wind made its broadcast television debut on NBC. That was a 1939 Oscar-winning film.
Wow.
So it made it to TV. It aired in 2 parts over consecutive nights because it's a long one. I don't know if you've ever watched it.
Never seen it.
Okay. It's a bit long. But then it earned a record at the time, 65% share of TV viewers.
Wow, that's pretty big. Back then. It's 1976. Yeah.
Yeah. 65% of everybody was tuned into one thing. That's so crazy right
Yeah.
now. You think about all the fractional ways you can watch something now.
Yeah.
But back then it was pretty concentrated
I was
on
going to say
a
you
few
didn't
channels.
have much. You didn't have many choices.
I don't even know if cable was around then. Would you say
Ooh.
76? I bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Todd says yes from the
Todd
back.
says yes.
From
All
the
right.
peanut gallery. And he'd know.
I couldn't know.
Todd would know.
All right. Well, it's let's get into the days for us. It's National Hug a Bear Day.
Oh.
Stuffed, preferably, guys.
I was
Let's
gonna
be
say,
honest
if
about
you want
that.
to hug a real bear, you're.
I've been close
Take
to a
a
bear
risk.
one
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It wasn't a real big one, but it was.
It was big enough.
Yeah. I was next to a door that I could slip inside a structure, but it was thrilling. I'll say that. National Jersey Day. We mentioned that earlier for our trivia. Love Your Lawyer Day. They do come in real handy
Yeah.
because
You never know when you're going to need it.
you don't know all the laws. That's a
That's
weird
right.
thing about living in a country like this. You need someone to help you. All right, National Bittersweet Chocolate with Almonds Day.
I'll take that.
Okay. Notary Public Day.
Those are important sometimes.
Very important. National Programmatic Advertising Day.
Ooh.
What
I
exactly
don't
does
know
that
what
mean?
that is.
Yeah, you threw me there.
Okay, I was looking
advertising
to
is, but yeah.
the radio ad guy to help me, but
No,
okay.
that's-
we may need to
We'll have to research
look
that
that one up. Fountain Pen Day.
Oh, the
They
old
still
fountain pen.
they make them with the inserts now, so you don't have to dip. But it's kind of a scratchy way to write. I don't know if you guys have ever tried it. It's like-
No,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
Okay. there's been improvements since. International Merlot Day.
Ooh. Okay.
Got to watch your pronunciation on that because it looks like Merlot.
Yes, Merlot.
National Cancer Awareness Day. Something that probably touches all of us some way. All right, we got a big event at the Times Theater tomorrow night. The Woomblies Rock Orchestra
Oh, yes.
will be there. Doors open at 7. Ike's taking the stage at 7:15. The Woomblies will be gathering on stage at 8. And if you don't know what the Woomblies Rock Orchestra is, Andrea?
I do not. I love the name.
Yeah. It's a powerhouse 9-piece band with a 4-piece string section. And they do rock and Motown hits. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds super fun.
I've heard from people that were at the last show they were here at. They're excited to go back. So
We need to sell out.
Fun night.
That'd be a great time.
Yeah.
All right. In our money news this week, the S&P 500's been down for the week so far. They had, of course, it's been corporate earnings reporting season after quarter 3 ended. So this month they've been getting all the corporate earnings. Most of them have been pretty good, which is great for the economy. Looking into the future on, are these businesses going to be making money? So that's great. The markets are down a little this week. I'm not sure why, but I did see a little stat from an economist. If the government shutdown lasts 3 more weeks, Randy,
Yes.
it would total 2 full months, which would be more than the record. But it would hit 1% to the U.S. gross domestic product measurement, which, a good year for that might be like 3 to 4%.
Okay.
So 1%'s a pretty big chunk.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now, once the government comes back online, it would make up for it. But it's showing that it does cause some disruption in
definitely.
things, and it's tough for those who work for the federal government.
Right.
But gross domestic product, or GDP, you'll see that in economic announcements and things. That's just a common way to measure the whole U.S.'s economic output. So they kind of use that to measure the economy and to try to tell if things are growing or retracting. All right, thinking about First Federal, we're open till 5 today on Fridays, and tomorrow 8:30 to noon. You can always bank with us online at our website, www.firstfederalbanking.com, or you can go on your app store and get our mobile app and try that out and sign up for that. It's free to download, free to use. Our ATM's open all the time as well, so you can get cash if you like to pay with cash. We need to get some Christmas money to distribute. We will have Christmas envelopes coming up. Those are still a big thing. You
Yeah.
remember getting those occasionally from certain
Right.
certain special family members that really cared about you? Those are great. We do have those every year. So when the time's right, come in and get your Christmas cash and the special envelopes. Of course, we offer free checking accounts. You don't always find that. Sometimes there's a lot of strings attached or monthly fees that you pay just to have it. We have accounts that you don't have those. So we would love to talk with you about those. That's for personal, and it's also for business, Randy, which is really unusual because
That is
usually
unusual.
there's higher volume of transactions and things. It can get a little bit costly to have one of those, but we've got one that's free. And then, of course, when you open a new checking account, you get a free gift. Tanner did display those last week, our food storage containers.
Fancy.
Yeah, if you like cooking and you got several mouths to feed, I can attest. Those are real handy to have several of those around, so you can keep things for later. So we're giving those away for free for any checking account opening, and also if you refer a friend. We kind of call it a tell a friend or a plus one, but honestly, we love to serve. We love to do a great job for you, and we really believe in that word of mouth of, hey, we're doing great for you. Tell somebody, they can open an account. They'll get the free gift, and you will too for referring them.
What a deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal.
That's Randy Wynn. You need a friend to refer.
I like that.
Go see him at First Federal. Tell him I sent you.
All right, it's a good time to contact Mark Blubaugh or Brian Bell of our Financial Services Department. It's because it's Medicare season.
Oh, yes.
Brian Bell actually handles that for us.
I'm sure he's busy.
He's very knowledgeable in it. There's been some changes, so if you're reviewing that at this time or trying to get signed up or thinking about a change on your Medicare, extended things. See, I don't even know that much about it yet, but
No.
Brian's an expert, so we'd recommend you call him at our financial services department. You can call 574-223-2128 and ask for him, and we can help get you connected. But also good for planning for retirement. If you're not at the Medicare stage yet, and you are looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Maybe not the Medicare part, but looking forward to retirement. Well, you really got to plan ahead many, many years in advance to give yourself time to have a little bit of a nest egg there to take care of you properly. And it does help if you start early. So I would recommend getting a free consultation on that, and they can kind of take a look at your situation and help you decide how to plan for that and what it might look like for your situation. It's custom to every person,
Right.
so you really need to spend a little bit of time planning and prioritizing that so that your money can grow along with you. All right, well, you can like us on Facebook. You won't see us there today, but you can still enjoy this show normally on Facebook. We do a lot of other things on there. Follow us on X, Instagram, LinkedIn, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. I said or, but and.
Yes, both.
You can do them all, folks.
Do it all.
We're the only locally owned bank in Fulton County, and we don't want to be the biggest bank. That's not important to us. We just want to be the best. Our borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. We do home loans. We also do business loans. We are FDIC insured and an equal housing lender, and our NMLS registration number is 399927.
Now makes us all legal and ready for the fun part of the show.
That's right. Well, like I mentioned at the beginning, we are speaking with our retail sales manager, Andrea Eggleston, this morning, and you've come into town to brighten our day and
I'm going to try to brighten it.
educate us a little bit on some of our savings products and other things. But I thought we could talk about you for a minute.
Okay.
Just put you on the spot.
There you go. Sounds good. I've had my coffee, so we're good.
Oh, hey,
we are focused.
That's a good plan. Well, I mentioned you came from out of town this morning, but how did you get connected with First Federal, Andrea? And I'd love to know a little bit more. Share that with our listeners about your background in banking, which you've got a lot of experience doing.
Sure. So I have been in banking for 28 years. I've bank and credit union.
Okay.
And it was time to make a change in my career. And I saw the opportunity at First Federal, and talking to other people that I knew that banked at First Federal, just the way that they talked about the service that they received when they go into the bank,
great.
They didn't feel like it was a big commercial bank.
Yeah.
It was very personalized. And coming from a previous place where it was, very business oriented, I wanted to go back to my roots, I guess, living in a small town.
Yeah.
And just that community, friend, family feeling.
That's wonderful to hear. Well, you've been a great addition to the First Federal family.
Thank you.
And I see it was just a couple years ago that you joined up, just last month or two.
It was,
right?
it's been 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great, you're making a great track record so
Yeah,
far.
I am.
Now you get a little more radio time. I know you've been
There
on
you
the
go.
show in the past, but we'll start giving you even more opportunities.
Sounds good.
All right. So you mentioned just briefly, and I want to double click on it a little bit, differences in working for a community bank like ours. And you said a customer was talking about the customer experience, but also what's the work experience versus a large commercial bank or a bank that's based out of New York City or Charlotte. What's
Sure.
it like working for the small community bank?
So the small community bank, so since we have the 6 different locations,
Yeah.
just being engaged in the community, when a customer comes into the teller line to do a transaction, the tellers, hey Randy, how you doing today? How was, you have those personalized conversations. They know about your family. They know where you're going on vacation. They know retirement, babies being born, things like that. So when you come into any of our locations, you're not just there to do the transaction.
Right.
The tellers engage and make it very personal. It's a fun experience to
Yeah.
come into the bank. The community aspect of it is what I really love getting out, doing things, giving back to the community. So currently we're teaching 3 different financial literacy classes at 3 different jails in 3 different counties.
That's wonderful.
So, we're giving back to the inmates who are soon to be released. We've been going to some of the retirement communities talking about the most recent senior scams.
Oh, it's so important because they're so prevalent.
Yeah, they're changing every day, unfortunately, but we're, trying to keep the seniors aware of the scams that are going on. We're getting into the schools, teaching through junior achievement, teaching 3rd and 4th graders, Boys and Girls Club. We're there teaching them financial literacy. So it's all about the community, engaging with the community, helping the community with any type of banking.
I love something you said there, which is like giving back. A neat opportunity that community banks have is to help a community grow,
Correct.
to input to the community. Something everybody touches in the community is the need to know how to manage money effectively. If everybody's doing that well in a community, that community's going to thrive,
Right.
economically and for the good of all. So that's really fun to think about that. Sometimes the larger institutions where their focus is on the entire nation and different things, they're focused on pulling things out of the community.
Right.
It's going somewhere else.
Right.
So I liked that you said that, and that has always resonated with me from a big picture. Like, well, we're not here to extract wealth from the community and send it to Wall Street or, a large, wherever that head of that large banking center is, or pension funds or mutual funds, those shareholders. Like, we're here with local ownership, looking to invest into the community and help everything thrive where we bank, where
Right.
our bank centers are. So I thank you for sharing that a little bit, and I think probably could be talked about a little bit more.
Oh, it could be talked
But
about a lot more, definitely.
There's lots of things to talk about, and sometimes kind of looking at ourselves like that isn't the most important, but it's fun to talk about it right now. We are speaking with Andrea Eggleston, First Federal's retail sales manager. All right. I mentioned we were going to talk about savings accounts a little bit. It's finally a great time to be a saver the last couple of years.
Yes, it is.
It was a long time coming. We had 10 or 12 years of no interest for savers because of the economic environment at the time. So now, people have been enjoying CDs are a topic again, but also, other savings products. And so I wanted to spend just a few minutes on that because you're one of our experts on it and have been heavily involved with that. But one product in particular we've had some success with is kind of for a specific type of saver, and that's, we all know some people, might be relatives of ours or others, where they spend a lot of time. A lot of times it's retirees that are managing their money. Part of managing their money is spreading it around to different banks for CDs that mature at different times, so they have some ability to get cash and interest, but also to stay within the FDIC insurance limits, which it's a complicated system to manage. And if they spent their life saving and now they're trying to manage it to avoid risk. But we've got a neat product that you're real familiar with, Andrea. I'd love for you to kind of explain it, that helps with that situation to make it super simple, and that type of customer would find very, very valuable. So that they can not have to be going around and managing, well, what's coming due, what's maturing, where,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
what do I do with it, and how do I, and there really takes a lot of mental power that can be a little overwhelming after a while.
Yeah, it can be hard. I mean, I've seen customers that have, 10, 15, even 5 CDs, and they have, on a notebook written out, this bank, this credit union, this bank, this credit union, this due date. And it's just, how do you spend 1 week going to all of these different places when your CD comes up for maturity? So here at First Federal, we have, it's called Cedars, and it's through the Intrafi Service Network. You get one bank, one statement. We have terms of 4, 13, 26, and 52 weeks. So you can pick which term you want.
Oh, that's nice.
Give us a call. We'll talk about the rates on all of those different terms. But the 2 biggest factors with this, all of the money up and over the $250,000 FDIC is completely, fully FDIC insured. because we do all of that work for you to allocate the funds to keep it below the 250, but it's all completely insured. And the biggest thing, you get one piece of paper, one statement that's going to show your 5, 10, 15 different CDs with all of those maturity rates, but it's on one. And your bank is, or your money is with us. So it's one statement, one place. You're talking to us, and you have the peace of mind that everything is FDIC insured.
So it's a fairly specific product geared towards someone that's really important to, and there's a lot of people out there.
There's a lot.
We're trying to get the word out just because, I think folks aren't aware that product is out there and available to them and can give you a ton of time back that you can use to do things that you want to do.
Correct.
And not have any anxiety about, FDIC insurance. So
Right.
thank you for sharing that with us this morning. Again, that's called Cedars, and you're welcome to call any of our banking centers and ask about it, and we can set up an appointment and make sure you understand it, are really comfortable with it, but we know you will be. It works really well.
It works very well. And there's no service fee. You don't pay a fee to be part of Cedars. There's no monthly service fee. It's a product that we offer completely free.
That's wonderful. All right, we've got one other product I wanted to mention this morning that's around. This is a kind of a calendar timing opportunity to talk about. What's that one?
Our Christmas Club.
Christmas Club.
Christmas Club.
It's a savings account, right?
Yes, it is a savings account. And the way our Christmas Club works, it is just a designated account. You can deposit. There's no minimum deposit. There's no monthly fee. So you can deposit however much you want each month. You can make a deposit on your own. You could set up an automatic transfer. You can set up even an automatic transfer from another financial institution coming
great.
into our Christmas Club. I personally use my Christmas Club with my my debit card, and I have Roundup. So the odd change, at one time I was so OCD. I have to get exactly $50 in gas. We all have those.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So now it's just like, whatever. It's, $48.50. So then I know that odd change, that 50 cents, it's automatically rounded up, and I put the odd change in my Christmas Club.
Oh, that's neat.
So
does that happen automatically?
It happens automatically. It'll take all of your purchases from one day, and at the end of the day, that one full dollar amount will be transferred over. So I looked at mine today, and I must have used my debit card a lot yesterday because I had $1.86 from my debit card for my checking account that went into my Christmas Club.
That's great. What a great way to save.
It's very good. And then the even better, so if you open up a Christmas Club now, the funds will automatically go into your checking account. It's mid-October, so let's plan now for Christmas 2026.
Yes.
Okay, so
Give
the
yourself a
funds
little
will
time.
automatically go into your checking account mid-October. If you prefer if you don't have a checking account with us, you can get Simply free one. Use Randy as
That's
telefriend.
right, Randy
wants
wins.
those containers. So if you can open up a checking account, and the deposit, the balance of your Christmas Club will automatically go into your checking account. If you don't have a checking account with us, we will send you a check. But your Christmas Club doesn't close when that deposit gets made. Your Christmas Club does not close. It still stays open.
It sends you the money, and it's open for business for the next year.
Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. So we just sent that money out to Christmas Club
Correct.
holders, right? Mid-October, you said?
Yes.
So it's a good time to start getting prepared for next year. It's a great way to save for the Christmas event, because we all want to do what we want to do for Christmas gifting. It's really fun. But, it does help you prepare ahead of time rather than have to figure it out at the back end.
It does. It does, yeah.
Well, we've been speaking with Andrea Eggleston, our First Federal's retail sales manager. Thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Thank you for the invite. I had a good time.
Some great education for us. And just ask for Roundup and Christmas Club.
Correct.
That'd be great. All right, trivia. Today's National Jersey Day. As of right now, who has the top-selling NFL jersey in 2025? Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, or Shedeur Sanders?
The obvious one, there's a couple obvious ones, so I'm going to skip over those. I'm going to go with Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. Andrea?
Well, I'm not a Swiftie fan, but I'm going to go with
I knew that was-
Kelsey, only because I think with the engagement and everything, I think that Swifties have kind of taken over the NFL and the Chiefs.
That's what I would have picked too. The answer is Saquon Barkley, the running back for the Eagles, which I was really shocked about that.
I think all the Mahomes and Kelsey events are already sold out for past years.
It peaked and now it's falling.
Right.
Okay. I could see that, I guess. And Shadur Sanders, that was a real red herring, Tanner. Come on now.
Yeah. He just threw that one out there to get those Dion fans.
Yes, riled up a little bit. All right, well, we're going to end our show with some words of wisdom from the 40th U.S. president. You know who that is? I wasn't great with it. I wouldn't have known. It is Ronald Reagan. Okay, so he was 40, just so we know for the future. We can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone.
Good advice.
That's
Good
deep.
advice.
I like that.
Wow.
Andrea, thank you very much. Evan, thank you. And we'll look forward to talking with First Federal next Friday morning.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you.